Well, we're out here for the day. I wanted to ask when I came out here about the park passes because mine expires Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, it's done. So I was asking about what the cost of the park pass is going to be. And they told me it's going to be $150. But then I found out if you're a veteran, they just passed this thing in July, which I didn't know anything about, that you can get the free lifetime park pass for New Mexico. If I live in New Mexico, so I think it's only good for this state, the state you live in. So I got a phone number and I called, and so we'll see, they're going to call back, and we'll see if I get the free park pass, and so that'll save me, $150 or more per year. I think it was $100 last year, and they've moved it up. Now for out-of-state people, they really increased it, and there's just, hardly anyone out here. So I think they've really cut their throats with how much they increased the prices of it now. So yeah, that's not good. Not good. But anyway, let me undo this. Got this thing here. So I'm going to show you over here. You can see my little toaster oven I have here. So I got that. It's the Elite Gourmet, and I've used it at home for a few days to just see, and it's worked really well. I cooked some fish. I broiled some fish. I did some steak in there, some meat, and I did a toast, and it's working really well. Now, the one thing that I do with it, and I'm going to do some egg bites here in a second, but the tray comes with this little tray. Now, they say this is easy clean, but I don't want to chance that. So I take some aluminum foil and just put in there, which is quick and easy. Then when it's done cooking, you just roll it up and you throw it in the trash and you're done. Easy breezy. So I just wanted to come out today and try these and see how it works before I go on a big major road trip again. And the other thing I did was I took my, let me get out here so I can grab one of these and show you. That's the one that goes on the back window. I took it, and excuse the little wrinkles here because it's, but when it goes on the window, it goes flat. So I took it and I put this felt on here because it was, the other side of it you see is the bright side, and then the other side of it's black, but it's also like that. It's that kind of a, I don't know if you call it like an aluminum, I don't know what you call the material that they have, but it was shiny. So when you put it in, now in the back windows it's not bad. I can show you, here, hold on. I can show you what they are because I did not do these two. Okay, let me grab this one back here and show you. That's warming up. You can see that it's shiny. So, now back here it's okay because these windows are very heavily tinted, so you don't really see that shiny, but you do in the front windows. And I don't like that shiny aspect, because then you can see there's something in the windows. Okay. So I did want to put that felt on there. And then I figured the felt is just going to give it a little extra to keep the cold out when it's cold, etc., or keep the heat. Well, the heat's the other side. You put the reflection. So I got to turn these around, switch this to that window and that, because I want to have the reflections out right now. But I wanted to put that on there, and I tried it at home. And yes, it's definitely much better. You don't see that shiny black. So I think that's going to work well. And it'll give it a little bit more insulation with that extra layer on there. So we'll see. You know, I want to try those out this evening, to see how that is. And yeah. So today I'm going to, let me see if I can, what did I just knock off? Oh, it was the heater thing. I think it's the back window that's heating up, so I'm going to put this reflectix in the back. So I'm going to just take a little bit of this. Watch out, Mick Mick. A little bit of this aluminum foil. And just cover the tray. Just cover your tray, and then it's real easy clean. Now I haven't done, let me get up here, and I'm going to do the egg bites, I think, this morning. I haven't done those in the little toaster oven, but I think it'll work really well. It does cook things really quickly because it cooks the top and the bottom. It's got top and bottom heating elements. So it cooks. Mr. Mickey, do you mind? He's got to have his nose trying to smell it. Yes, this is the eggy. This is the one you guys like. So we're gonna, if I can get this thing, sometimes these things are on here and they're hard to get open. There we go. Okay. Oh, now the one thing before I start this, I want to get out the my utensils because doing the when I use my grill, I put it down here, but the oven, I'm going to keep it up on top here. So let me take this down first. I'm kind of not in a comfortable way. Usually I'm over on the other side. I put that up so it's easier to get in here, but okay. I just want to get in here and get these implements out real quick. Get my my cooking things. I wanted to get those out, and then my plate and paper towels. Okay, So, this time I leave my little silicone mat up here just to make sure. Let me plug this in. It would have been much easier if I would have actually fixed this where it's more comfortable, but I didn't do it, so already in the middle of this. Okay. So get my little egg bites and we'll see. So this goes in the trash. And here's my little egg bites ready to go. We open this up, put these in here. And it's on 450. I think I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Okay. 450. I'm going to turn it on 400, I think. And 5 minutes. We'll see. So that's on now. I don't know why I kept this out. Don't need that. That goes to the grill. Put that over here for now. Out of the way. And we'll just let those cook and see how it does in here. Now it's a, I forget, I think it's 600 watt as well. Now, I don't know if I would use this in the summer because it does get hot, okay? So it could heat it up in here. That's one thing I wanted to check, you know. Now, the winter would be great because it's just going to heat it up a little bit more. But the summer, I'm not so sure. But we'll try it this time and see, you know, how it does. I probably could have turned this down to 350, I think. I think I will. I think I'll turn it down a little more to 350. I don't think we need it all the way to 450. And, just let that cook and we'll see how it does. But I think it should do pretty well. You know, I always try to pass on things that I find that are good for car life, if you're doing the car life thing. So, yeah. I think that's going to work well. But I know that when I used it at home, it cooked my meat very quickly. More quick than it does in my grill. And with this, I could do grilled vegetable. I might do some grilled onion or something like that once in a while. I don't know about doing hamburger because it's, you know, got they've got so much oil in them, so I'm not sure if I would want to do hamburger in there. But regular steaks and the fish and things I've found are really good. I think it would work really good if I did shrimp. I like shrimp pretty often. So I think it'll work quite quickly for that. So far, so good. It's cooking away. The puppies are enjoying looking outside, and so they're just chillaxing here. Oh, I was seeing, and I mean the Democrat, I mean not the Democrat, the Republican uglies are out there calling Mondani a communist and, you know, just saying the most egregious crap. They're just, you know, horrible, horrible people. But yeah, they keep calling Mondani this communist and this and that. And I guess they were saying he was cheering when 9/11 happened. I mean, just... these people have no morals whatsoever. It looks like that's cooking up really well. Okay, that just turned off. I want to see. Take one of those out and just see. If it's warmed up enough. Oop. Okay. Leave the other one in there for a minute. Okay. If I drop my fork, that's what fell. Okay. Let's see how this one is. See if it's cooked up enough, or if I need to put it in a little higher temperature or a little longer. Not bad, but I'm gonna put it in for, if I'm doing 350, I think 5 minutes, so I'm gonna put it in for a couple more minutes just so it's really warm. So back in it goes. Put it in for a couple more minutes. It's actually okay to eat now, but I think if I did it 5 minutes, that would be perfect. So I've got my Grand Canyon shirt on, the funny one, Kick-Ass Coffee. I thought that was so funny, I couldn't resist it. I think I'm going to close this up because and turn this down a little bit. Cool it off in here. That's what I said. That's why I love this, because, you know, it's 65 outside, but when that sun comes through those windows, it heats it up pretty hot. Now I can set that at 72. Blowing cold air back here. It'll be cooled off in just a second. And so that'll be fabulous. I think the my little gourmet thing is a go. I think it's good. Yeah. So happy to have that. You know, your thing is just getting room for everything. Now, I'm able to put that in back where my little 3 cabinet thing is back there. I can sit it right behind that, and it fits fine. When I'm going down the road, there's no jiggling, no problem with it. And so that's all good. Either that, or I actually could leave it sitting up here and just bungee it on top of there. But I think it's just easier to put it in the back. And, oh yeah, I see that one little egg bite bubbling over there. And so that, you know, if I want to get into anything else here, I can easily. So, yeah. But having this little silicone mat works really well. And, yeah. That's working well. So once I'm done with it, I can let it cool down, then take that aluminum foil away, throw it away, and then clean that up. There it went, just went off. So let me open that up and get my little egg bites out of there. Yep, that's definitely cooked. Was good. I just dropped some egg bite on the window there, so I'm gonna have to clean that in a few seconds, but let that sit there and cool off while I'm having my breakfast, my egg bites. And so yeah, I'm happy I got this little Elite Gourmet toaster oven. Now, like I was saying, I think the one thing I would like to maybe get, I'm thinking about it, is possibly a slow cooker. I'm kind of debating on that so that I can do soups or stews in the winter. Now, the little pot I have, the Desine, it gets hot real quick. So making soups and stuff, you know, I'm not sure because, and stews, because it heats up really quick and it doesn't really have a low. So, it might not work for soups and stews so well. So we'll see. Yeah, that's perfect. Puppies are waiting for their bite. They love the egg bites. It's coming, Mickey. You just gotta wait till it cools down a little bit. I'll give you a bite. Now I did bring some meat out, so I'm gonna cook that again, and we'll see. Miss Mickey's after a fly. Did you try to catch him? I said, I tried, Mom. I can get that old fly. I tell you I will. I'm gonna get that old fly. Here you go, Mick. Lily, Lily, treasure, Eggy Num Num. What are you doing under there? Come here, Lily. There you go. They love the egg bites. So on that note, I'll leave that here. It's going to take a long time to upload. And we'll see you online, but these Republicans have lost their mind and they're just disgusting. Absolutely being totally disgusting today.